Hey everyone, it's me, Cupie83. So today I have something from 2004 here to show you. So they're a bit old, from the mid-2000s. They're by a company called Toy Quest, and they are called Clique, C-L-I-Q. They were very short-lived. I think they only had one wave, which consisted of 5 figures and 3 sets. So I don't have all of them here, but I do have actually, I think all three of the sets, and then like 2 of the just regular girls. They're kind of fun. The reason that I have them is because I like Pinky ST, and you've seen Pinky ST here on the channel. Pinky ST is somewhat smaller than these guys, but they're basically the same concept. The concept of Clique is that they are figures that you can take the head off, you can change the hair out, so you can change the shoes, the shorts, the pants, and you can like basically take pieces from one figure and mix and match with pieces with another. They're all made of like a plastic, but they're kind of fun, and they add some fun style to them. So we're gonna go back into the archives here. There's not a lot to say about Clique just because there weren't a lot of toys released, and there's not a lot of stuff on the internet about them. Like, I googled it, and there were very few people selling it. I think as of shooting this video, there was one listing on eBay for the bed that you'll see here, and I think maybe the snowboarder. And there were some sites that used to have old stock they were selling, but there was like a very little Clique merchandise out. I think one of the reasons might be that if these are in a bag, there's a good chance that people have no idea what they were called, because it doesn't really say Clique anywhere. It says, and it doesn't even say Toy Quest, it just says TQ 2004 on the feet. So there's a good chance if you see these, they may not be called Clique. It might just be a loose, lot of toys. So let's talk about these. Again, there's not a ton of information, and I do have some of the paperwork here, but there's going to be pieces that are, that I say are for one that are probably for another. So let's start with this one. This one is Ivy. She was part of a snowboarding pack, which was super cool. So you'll see this is the snowboard that has wheels. So she can skateboard basically, or you can like make her move, while playing with her more easily, more fluidly. So she came with this. She came with a snowboard here, like another snowboard that is just flat. It has the boot holders. We have hot cocoa. These girls, just like Pinky ST, not in this body, but just like Pinky ST, they have little tiny holes in their hands, and you can put the accessories just into the holes. This one doesn't have it because it's action pose, but she of course has cocoa. She came with a penguin, a helmet. This was her second outfit. This one would hold the cocoa, so if I put her down, you can see what I was talking about. There's just a little hole, and then it will hold the accessory. We also have, of course, her goggles, and we have a second thing of hair for her. So this is the style. So if I'm going to take her off of there. Actually, her body stayed there, so we'll just leave it as is. So I'm going to just pull her hair off. And these have been in a bag for a while, so some of them have had their hair on for quite some time. So then you'll see her face. There's little grooves in the hair. So you just line that up. And some of the hair, I think, just over time has like changed shape a bit, so they don't all fit very well. And this might be the case with this one, but we're gonna see. So I've put her hair on. There's a bit of a gap in this one just because I think, like I said, the plastic has kind of expanded a bit. So then what we can do is we could pop her head onto here, and we have a whole different figure, a whole different look. So super, super cute. Like I said, there's the helmet as well, so if we wanted to put the helmet on, I think that's backwards. Let's put that on, and she's wearing her helmet. We have the goggles. So this is Ivy. Just gonna put Ivy there. We also have this one, which is Nikki. I have a lot of Nickies. I think 3 of these guys are Nickies. Because of the characters, there's Fiona, Paige, Zoe, Ivy, and Nikki. So this is an Ivy and this is a Nikki. Usually you'll see her in the promotional material with orange hair. This is one of those that just doesn't fit really well, plus the pink hair is just super cute. So the original packs that weren't like sets came with basically a locker. I saw one online that didn't have a locker, so there might have been some that didn't include this accessory, but the just basic single packs did include a locker. And you got a key with a keychain, so you could open up the locker to make whatever was secret not secret anymore. And in this one, we have painting supplies, which I think I'm just going to take out of the locker. But yeah, same deal. She came with, I believe, this skirt outfit and this top. And you can always take, for example, her head off, and then you'll take her body apart. And also with this line, the shoes come off as well, which is kind of cool. And that I don't think you see with pinkies. So if we want to just put on this top, we'll just put that on there. We have this, ta-da! And she, because I opened that locker, let's see if she'll just hold a paintbrush so you could pretend she's painting. We also have another set here. This is the moped, the cool cruising moped, which is also a Nikki. As I said, I have a lot of Nikki's here. So, whoops. She is right here, and it looks like the back of her hair came off here, so let's just clasp that back. So this is her in the body that's made so to look like she's riding her moped. She came with this really cool moped. The moped is really fun. So there's that, and then she has this thing that she could wear around her neck. I'm not quite sure what that is. She also has a helmet, so she can wear her helmet. She came with a little panda bear that kind of fits that same sort of look. And there were other outfits too. I believe this was her second outfit. So if you wanted her to be delivering whatever she's delivering, or if she's just riding around and you don't want her in that bike, the moped pose anymore, you could just make her stand like that. She also came with like a parking meter, so you can make her park. But yeah, there's some fun things here. She would have come with a second bit of hair, which I don't have out, but I do have a bunch of extra hair, so I'm sure it's one of these guys. So this was another basic one. This is a basic Zoe. Zoe, I believe she usually has blonde hair, but this was one of the other bits of hair that she could have. This was probably her original hair, which is just a blonde ponytail, but I just thought the cool little pink buns were much more fun. I do believe that she is actually the artist, so all those painting accessories probably go with her. But let's see what's in this locker, which would have come with one of the two basic girls. What do we have in here? So this was one of the lockers. Also just a fun prop. We have a backpack and we have headphones. So for this character, if we wanted to put some headphones on, we could put them on. They're kind of outstretched, but there's also a fun little backpack, so we could put that on her. So let's see if this blonde hair fits her character here. So there we have her as a blonde. I just think the pink hair is kind of cool, but it's definitely a fun look for her too in this like really bright yellow blonde hair. So we also have another set here. It's technically the mountain bike set, but for the life of me, the mountain bike is nowhere to be found. So this is Zoe with the mountain biking set. She also came with a dog, so I put her in that kind of look today. You'll see the helmet. She also had a mountain bike. Again, she comes apart, the head, the hair, the torso, the shoes, and she has a fun little hole in her hand to hold things. This is one of her other sort of looks, so it looks like she's walking or posing, which is really fun. And then if she were on her mountain bike, she could be posed with the bike as well. It's just for the life of me, like I can't find the mountain bike. And there's also this top that goes with her as well. So if we wanted her to be in another position, we could. And she had some fun accessories too, like she has this like super old school MP3 player Kind of looks like an iPod Touch. Last but not least, we have the bed. This is Nikki's bed. As I said, I have a lot of Nikki's. So we have the bed here. It came with this figure right here. She's ready for bedtime. She's in her pajamas. It's kind of like a sleepover theme because there's also an outfit here where it would be her lying down. So you could put another figure's head on here, and it could be two of, you know, the figures hanging out during the sleepover. Or you could just put it on the Nikki. So let's go ahead and we will take off Nikki's head there. We'll put it on the sleeping body, and she just fits really nicely in the bed. Turn your head there. There's an imprint for her body in the bed, so we have that right there. And if you just pull that open, you can put her in, take her out. Then it looks like she's sleeping, and she fits perfectly in this cute little bed. And it came with some fun accessories as well. We had this whole lamp here. This has batteries, so it's probably fried at this point, but we have the lamps, another lamp. I believe this was the side table, and then we have a really funky radio, and of course we have her phone right there, which is another cool prop. But yeah, that's Clique in a nutshell. As I said, there were 5 characters. I think they were only released in one wave, and there were 3 gift sets as well. So if you want this collection, if you really have fallen in love with these, keep an eye out on eBay. As I said, they don't really pop up there a lot just because I don't think they were produced much. So that doesn't mean to say they're rare, it just means that they didn't make enough to flood the market. So people that have them probably either want to keep them, or they don't know what they're called, so they're not selling them under the name Clique. So very Pinky ST-like. If you're a Pinky ST collector, I highly recommend checking these guys out because they are super cute, and I love the colors they used and the designs they used. I thought it was a fun line, and I was kind of sad when it didn't last. And then I was kind of sad when I couldn't really find any more online. So, you know, it's again that same problem where I would like more heads to put on the extra clothing. I just need 5 more Clique heads so I can go ahead and make some more bodies so I can have more Clique friends. So let me know what you think of Clique. Do you remember them coming out in 2004? Do you have a favorite? Is it something that you're going to look for in the future? Let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!